Alright, welcome back everyone to another live stream. Welcome to the Fly with Rookie. We're back in the aircraft today. Currently cold and dark as always. I'm going to go ahead and get set up for today's leg. Okay. We're just getting our stuff settled in today for today's leg. We'll be departing San Jose, headed to Van Nuys, new airport we picked up this morning. So I want to check out Van Nuys. It's a special trip for Southwest. Some very high dollar and important clients aboard. They actually want us to land at Van Nuys, so it should be great. So we'll do so. I got my stuff in the aircraft here. We're going to get some battery power on and get this aircraft configured for our flight today. So we do have ground power available.
We'd like to welcome all passengers on this service and advise that this flight is now boarding. Please have your boarding pass available to assist us with your entry on board the aircraft.
Excellent. We'll go ground power. We got ground power available. Go ahead and get these IRSs aligned. So go on DC. And excellent. There we go. We'll go ahead and get the window heat on. We'll get the trim air on. Get the recirc fans on. We'll bring the isolation valve down to auto. Go ahead and get the position steady strobe light on. We already have fuel in the aircraft, so we'll go ahead and put on the no smoking and the fasten seatbelt sign. Arm the galley. Get our bleeds on. And we'll go ahead and fire up the APU. Come on over and grab our yaw damper and put our aft fuel pump on. We'll leave our packs off for the moment. And we'll just monitor our APU temp. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and start running some tests here. Go ahead and cancel the master caution or master warning. Same with the cargo. Excellent. We'll do our stall warning test. In our Mach 1 and Mach 2. We'll perform our weather radar test.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. TCAS test pass.
Alright, we'll go ahead and proceed to our ground proximity warning test.
Light slow. Hold up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Sink rate. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 1,000, 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, we'll go ahead and check our takeoff config warning. Excellent. That's working. Go ahead and clear this out. Today's flight is approximately 51 minutes. Wheels up to wheels back down in Van Nuys. So it looks like we got APU on the bus. So we'll go ahead and go to APU power. Excellent. And let's get the APU bleed on. And let's go ahead and start programming our FMC for departure. So go to position. Excellent. Get that in there. Let's go to the route page. Got a company route already. Alright, we'll enter that. It's loaded. We are Southwest Airlines 8317. Go ahead and activate that, execute that. So we'll go ahead and put up our departure. So depart on 12 right. And we'll take the Techie 3 with the eBay transition. Go ahead and execute that. Our arrival today is it will arrive on 16 right. So we'll go for the Zulu 16 right. Ivan Star. Hans transition. We'll go ahead and execute that. We'll come over here to our first officer here. Initialization today is the 23rd. We're going to put that in there. Approximate flight time is 51 minutes. As we discussed earlier, we'll go ahead and auto-populate that. VHF in progress. So we'll go to request. We'll get the weather for San Jose. Plug that into station 2. We'll go actual. We'll send that. We'll wait for the VHF in progress to complete. Then we'll go ahead and get our altimeters for today's departure. Go ahead and clear that light. So come over to the legs page in the meantime. There we go. So view the weather. We'll go ahead and print that. We'll go back to AOC here. Go request. TODC. Select runway. I think we have 12 right, so get that in the box. Confirm. Get our winds. And let's plug in our takeoff weight today. Takeoff weight is going to be 63.7. So we'll go ahead and plug that in. Optimum thrust, flat 5 for departure. We'll go ahead and request that. So it looks like today's altimeter here, San Jose International, is going to be 29902. So we get that plugged in. And 2 times. Alright, our performance information is up. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. Takeoff performance today, June 23rd, 2021, 1736 UTC time. Southwest Airlines, Flight 8317. We're in the Boeing 737-800, CFM 56 7 Bravo 26 engines. We're departing San Jose and runway 12 right today. Conditions are dry. Flaps 5, D-rate takeoff of 2 at 39 degrees Celsius. We're looking at 89.8 in 1. Air conditioner on, anti-ice is off, not required. QNH 1013, winds 120 at 6 knots. No crosswind today. We got a 6 knot headwind though. Temperature 21 degrees Celsius. Our takeoff max is 63.8. Our actual takeoff weight is going to be 63.7. Our CG is 22.8. We got a margin of 1140 meters. Our trim is going to be 5.16, so we'll go ahead and set that. Excellent, 5.16 set. Our V speeds are going to be V1 139, VR 139, and V2 144. So we'll go ahead and print that. We'll get 144 here in the box. And 144 is set. And we'll go ahead and set our heading today of 126 degrees. So our course right here will be 126, so that's set. Go to our heading and get 126 in there as well. And 126 set, and 126 at the first officer side. 126 set 3 times. We'll be cruising today at flight level 310. So we'll go ahead and get that set in the pressurization panel. So 310 is set. Our airport elevation is 38, so we'll just drop that back to 50 and leave it right there. Excellent. Alright, we'll go to our performance page here and get this information plugged in. We have 150 passengers on board today. They're very important passengers, very important people. So our zero fuel weight for today is going to be 58.6. So plug that in. Our reserves is going to be 2.1. Flying at a cost index at 23. And our altitude today is 310. Execute that. We'll go get our top of climb winds. For our average winds, looks like it's going to be 210 at 32. So we'll plug that in there. Our ISA deviation for today, what is it? We have 8. Go to our N1 page. Outside temperature 15 degrees. Plug that in. And we need to get our performance here that we printed out just moments ago. Alright, looks like we're going to take off at 39 degrees Celsius, so we're going to go ahead and get 39 in there. And we got a D-rate takeoff of 2, and we'll take a normal climb out. So as we go into our V speeds, we got V1 is going to be 139, VR is 139, and V2 is 144. CG is 22.8, flaps 5 for departure, and we'll run through these V speeds one more time. Only because the system that we use, if we don't do this, we may have an issue. So we're set there. Go get in our fix. So get our fix for here as well, for San Jose. Excellent. Go to the next page, get our fix for our VNYs. Get that set. Excellent. Or get our forecast in there, our forecast winds at flight level 200. Set that. Go down here and get our winds information for today. Looks like 196 at 25 at flight level 200, at flight level 150. Looks like we're at 198 at 33. And we'll go flight level 100, and we got 194 at 23. Excellent, execute that. Legs, let's go ahead and take a look at this plan for our departure here. Just make sure everything looks okay. We got a discon. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of that real quick. Execute. No ATC, so execute that. Alright, we'll go ahead and try to step through this one more time now. See what we got. Alright, looks good. So, we're good to go. We're going to go flight directors on my side. And flight director on the first officer side. Make sure our gear is down. 3 green up top, 3 green up top back there. So we got 6 green lights looking good. We'll go ahead and get the fuel pumps on. And we're going to throw the anti-collision light on as we're going to ask to go ahead and start engines 1 and then 2. get that on. Talk to the ramp. See if they allow us to start. Is it okay to pressurize the hydraulics? Alright, great. We'll be pressurizing the hydraulics now. So go ahead and pressurize the hydraulics. Make sure our pressure is looking good today. Excellent. And we'll contact them to turn engines 2 then 1. And give the cabin a final ring. Is it okay to turn 2 then 1? I've been having a little bit of engine trouble lately, so just want to make sure we get them started here at the gate if we're all clear. Looks like we are clear to start 2 then 1, so we'll go ahead and turn 2. N2 on the rise, 10% in the box. We'll wait for around 22% N1, N2, and we'll go ahead and introduce fuel, and there it is. Introduce fuel, start valve open. We'll wait for the low oil pressure light to extinguish to know that we're going to have a successful start. And if that light doesn't extinguish, it means it's not going to be a good day. It doesn't look like it's going to make it. So I have to cycle back through the engines again. So go ahead and cut the fuel supply. So we'll try now. So turn in 2. And 10% in the box, N2. Start valve is open. We're going to go ahead and introduce fuel just a tad bit early. 22% and the fuel was introduced. We'll keep our hands here. I can't wait for them to get this fixed. This is the one annoying thing when you can't start the engines. This latest update, just you cannot get the engine started right away. And again, no good. Try it again. And into rotation, 10% in the box. Start valve is open. Alright, 23% and 2. So go ahead and introduce fuel. See if we can get it this time. Third time's a charm. There we go. Low oil pressure light extinguish. So it looks like we'll get a good start. Then we'll monitor up here just to make sure. Excellent, looking good. We now have N1 rotation. So engines will stabilize around 58.6 in the engine solenoid will kick in and kick the auto start switches to the off position. And we know we got a good start. Excellent, and there it goes. So we got a good start. We'll go ahead and turn 1. Yeah, we'd like to go ahead and turn 1. Are we clear? Excellent. Go ahead and turn in 1. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn engine 1 now. Start valve is open. And we got 10% in the box, N2. At 22% N2, we'll go ahead and introduce fuel just a little bit early, hopefully around 43% N2 to the low oil pressure light extinguish. Alright, we'll go ahead and introduce fuel now. And hopefully at 43% we'll go ahead and lose that low oil pressure light and it'll extinguish. Let us know that we got a good start. And it doesn't look like we're going to make it. So we're going to kill it out. Cycle the engines again. I tell you, this is really annoying. This drives me crazy. Just getting the engine started is a task within itself. Shouldn't be. But sadly, there's nothing that I can do about it on my end. I just got to deal with it. So start valve open, 14% N2, 22%. We're going to bring this fuel in just a tad bit early. So we'll introduce fuel now. Keep our hands here. See if we have a good start so we can get out of here. And the low oil pressure light extinguish. So we'll contact ground. Yeah, we'd like to push back, nose to the left please for our departure. Alright, great. So they're going to get us pushed back here. Looks like we're going to have two good starts. We'll wait for around 56%, 56.8. And yeah. Okay. And there it goes, kicks back. So it looks like we got two good starts. Excellent. So we'll wait for them to give us our pushback. Alright, parking brake released. There it is. We'll see you later, San Jose. Sure look close to that jetway, don't we? So we got a short taxi today. We're actually the second last gate from the end of the terminal here, so it'll be an easy taxi to the runway and a straight out departure. We'll be on our way. Once again, appreciate you guys coming in, support the channel. Alright, we'll go ahead and set our parking brakes here. Appreciate it. We'll go Gen 1 on the bus, Gen 2 on the bus. APU can go off, APU bleed go off, packs go to auto. Isolation valve to auto. Bleeds are on. We'll go flat 5 for departure. Auto brake set to RTO. Go terrain on the first officer side, weather on mines. Airport and data. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. We'll go ahead and engage LNAV and VNAV. We're cleared to flight level 10,000. So we're going to do our systems check here. So we'll pull that up. And pull forward. And center. Pull back. And center. Full left. And center. Full right. And center. Gotta check our speed brakes here. Looks good. And full left rudder. And full right rudder. Go ahead and get rid of that. APU shut down. Taxi lights come on. Parking brake off. Let's be on our way. Excellent. So it wasn't bad today getting the engine started. I've seen horrible days. Today just wasn't one of them. Oh, should have tested. Oxygen 100% my side. And 100% the first officer side, so we're good. Engine start switches, go ahead and go to continuous. And our probe heat is on. little short. And we go ahead and cross over. 12 right. Taxi lights on. And our wing lights on. So we cross over 12 left. Hurry up to get on across. Clear left and clear right. And they go back off. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. Go straight on out here. Alright. Landing lights on. Wing lights on. We'll line up. That was a little fast. It's okay. So parking brake set. TARA. Retractables come down. Taxi lights off. Position lights to strobe and steady. Your wing light on. Alright, let's get out of here. Go 40% till stabilized. And stable. Go toga. Get back on center line here. Take off power set, airspeed alive. $80 knots. Cross check. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear going up. Alright, we got traffic below us. We're on the inbound, which is odd. We'll go autopilot on. And we'll watch our flaps up speed. Alright, bring the retractables in. Here we go, flaps 1, speed check.
Flaps 2. Flaps 1.
And we'll go flaps up. Flaps up, speed check.
Flaps up.
Go ahead and clean up the aircraft. And we're cleared up 310. So we go ahead and put 310 on the box. Continue our climb out. And we go ahead and put these engine start switches on continuous. We do have a heavy layer of cloud coverage here, so we'll keep them fasten seatbelt signs on. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we've turned back on the fasten seatbelt sign. We're expecting pretty moderate turbulence as we climb down through 15,000 feet. As soon as we feel that it's safe, we'll go ahead and get that fasten seatbelt sign off. In the meantime, we please like you to keep your seatbelts on until we turn off that fasten seatbelt sign. And that's another thing I can't wait for it to be simulated with ProSim is the weather radar. That would be nice. Nice addition, so we'll just have to wait. So we'll go standard on the pressure. We goes through our transition altitude of 180. So we'll go standard by side, standard the first officer side. And we'll continue monitoring systems as we climb out. We're going to leave these engine start switches on continuous for the time being. See where we get us from there. Alright. So each day that we take the opportunity to stream is actually a good thing, because I'm starting to get a little bit more familiar with how things work, what works and what doesn't work. So when we do invite people over to stream or to fly, at least we can, you know, when we run into problems, we kind of know how to approach them. You know, before I was in the blind. I didn't know because I didn't want to do anything unless somebody was here and all I cared about was flying. But the fact of the matter is, if I don't know what I'm doing, how are they going to know? I'm here with the sim more often than they are. So we'll continue streaming, growing the channel, and I'll also keep educating myself with the help of Elijah on what works and what doesn't work. And make sure you guys tune in Friday, Saturday. Captain Elijah will be here, and we'll be streaming from the flight deck. We got a couple of route requests in the Discord, so we're going to be flying those routes and getting some of those out the way. It will take advantage of those during our streams. So when you guys post a route you guys like to see, we'll do our best to make sure that we cover those. I don't want to cover them by myself. I think it'll be entertaining to have two pilots in here at once to cover those, so that's what we'll do. I do believe we'll be heading down to Mexico City, which is great. So we hope you all can join us there. We're on live weather today, Microsoft Flight Sim, so we'll see if we keep these clouds or not. So in the meantime, while we're climbing out, I'm going to go ahead and play around in the FMC here and get some information implemented here. Work on our arrival. So it looks like we'll be coming in on 16 right. And we're feeling the winds and everything. What we want is our landing weight. At least get that started where we anticipate. Of course, we'll make adjustments as needed. 61.5 looks like it. And flaps 30. And auto brakes, it's an 8,000 foot runway, so we're going to go ahead and go auto brakes 3. And we'll leave it right there for now. We'll come back here to our legs page, just monitor that. Looks like according to our weather earlier, looks like we can expect 29901 for our altimeter VNYs. So we'll go ahead and set that over here. And we'll set it on my side as well, so 29901 is set 2 times. And we'll adjust accordingly once we get closer. We got a little bit of fuel imbalance, but that's understandable. We're pulling fuel for the APU. We didn't have much of a taxi out, so we're going to get these engine start switches off now. It looks like we're clear. We'll get that fasten seatbelt sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, we have turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. So at this time, you're free to move about the cabin. We do ask that when you're not moving around and you're not utilizing the laboratory, that you do keep your seatbelt fastened, just for your safety. Just in case we have any unexpected turbulence that we can't control. Flight attendants will be around shortly for your in-service meals today. And we hope you have a nice and pleasant flight. Alright, so less than 1,000 to go. We hit our cruise altitude. So I'll just go ahead and start looking at some of our charts here as we come into the greater Los Angeles area and land at the infamous world's most busiest GA aircraft in the United States. It's Van Nuys. So that's great. Looks like our final approach course will be 164, so we got to get 164 set on my side. And we'll continue to chase the flight director with our heading bug. So we go 164 in the first officer side set. Looks like our localizer will be 111.3. So we'll come down here to our nav radio here. And go 111.3. Excellent. First officer side is set. And we'll just do my side. Excellent. And we got that set up. So it looks like our airport elevation is going to be 800 feet. So we go get that set in the pressurization panel for landing. So 800 feet is set in the pressurization panel. ILS decision height is going to be 1,095 feet. So go ahead and set that on the barrel. See if we can get that screen to pop up. It's kind of like a delay to get this up there. There it is. So what we say that was 1,095. Excellent, that's set. See if we get mine on. Okay, we'll get 1,095 set on my side as well. Excellent, 1,095 set. So it looks like we'll intercept the glide slope at 3,800 feet at Fury. And if we have a missed approach, we'll climb to across the D1.5 VNY south of the VNY's VOR at or below flight level 1750. Then climb left turn to about 4,600 feet and outbound on the VNY's VOR 152 radio. And we'll wait for vectors. Should be a nice little scenery here. So we got about 73 nautical miles to top of descent. And that should happen around 11:21 Zulu time. So being that we reach our cruise altitude, you know what we do, we let our seat back and we just kind of relax and monitor the systems. This will be our only leg today. We're not doing much. Short flight over to Van Nuys to check it out. I'll be quite busy with the rest of my day today. Got a couple appointments to make. And today, the family and I get to go out to the movies. So we got movies plans today, tomorrow, and then Saturday. To get back into the swing of things, get my family out the house. My wife has been working from home, so I'm excited to be able to spend time with her outside, not always inside. Same with my kids. Although they've been playing basketball, so they've had a chance to go outside. And with the type of work that I do, I've been outside since the pandemic, so it didn't stop for me. But it's nice to see that we're all going to go out as a family once again, so definitely excited about that, looking forward to that. It's pretty chilly in here. I mean, the AC has been a great thing, but boy, does it eat up my electric bill. But you know, sadly, it's a must-have for the summer, and you kind of need real AC in here. Like with all the computers and everything running in the sim, it gets quite warm. Definitely don't have a problem keeping warm in here, but keeping it cool is a whole nother story. And this AC has been amazing. So we're coming through a little city called Paso Robles, which is up there in Northern California. And, as we make our way down to Southern Cal. I have been up to San Luis Obispo, nice little area, which is will be the next major city, just south of Paso Robles. So we had an opportunity to pick up the Orbix VNY scenery, so really excited just to see what that's like. Actually, when before we moved out here to Rancho, we first got here to California. We did live not too far from the Van Nuys airport, actually, so that was nice. So I know very, 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 very familiar with the Van Nuys. I still got a couple of buddies that live out that way in Van Nuys, so I guess I'll be saying hello to them today. So about 27 nautical miles from the top of the descent. So we'll just prepare and get us down, see where we'll be cleared down to 15,000, and we'll just hold there. Because once we get to purple, we need to be at 2200 or 220 or below. So we'll get that set. And like I said, short flight today. Only 51 minutes, wheels up to wheels down. And on behalf of Flyer Rookie, we'd like to welcome everyone. If this is your first flight with us, welcome aboard. If you've already taken a ride, welcome back. Today we're flying the Pro Sim 737 flight model, which is how we were able to get this thing working in Microsoft Flight Sim. Shout out to Pro Sim. Those guys have been around for a very long time. We'd like to thank you for flying with us. And if you're enjoying the flight, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to become a virtual passenger, be sure to book your virtual seat by hitting that subscribe button. And make sure you touch that notification bell. That way you know when we're streaming and you keep up with the latest and greatest. We're expecting a great turnout. A lot of visitors, you know, Flight Sim Expo during that week. We got a fair amount of individuals that will be in the Southern California region, and hopefully they'll have the opportunity to come stream from the flight deck. I will not mention those names as of yet, but we're expecting a nice turnout, so that'll be awesome. So we go ahead and ding the cabin, let them know we're getting ready to start our descent. And ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, we're getting ready to make our initial descent down into the greater Los Angeles area, into the valley. We'd like to thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines and Flyer Rookie as your travel partner today. We should be on the ground in less than 30 minutes. We ask that you sit back, relax, and enjoy our approach, our descent down into Los Angeles. I appreciate you flying with us. There we go. We'll begin our descent. They're just coming to Santa Maria. So put 1010,000 in the box. And we'll just constantly monitor our descent. And 1010,000 set. Now we'll go ahead and get our performance information in there for our landing, configure the aircraft. So currently VHF is in progress. Hoping for a very beautiful approach into Van Nuys today. I'm really excited to see what this scenery looks like. Excellent. We got an error, so didn't calculate the winds and stuff like that, so we got to put that information in. It's currently saying no winds, actually temperature 27 degrees Celsius, QNH 1013, runway conditions are currently dry. So you go ahead and request that information one more time. Alright, excellent. Performance information is in. So landed performance, June 23rd, 2021, 1827 UTC, signed. Southwest Airlines, flight 8317 in the Boeing 737-800 CFN56-7 Bravo 26 engines. Our arrival in the Van Nuys, 16 right, conditions are dry. The flaps are 30, air conditioner on, anti-ice is off and not required. Auto brakes will be 3, QNH 1013, winds, we actually have no winds. And our temperature upon landing 27 degrees Celsius. Our landing max weight is 78.7. And our actual landing weight is 61.5. And we know do not exceed the maximum structural landing weight of 66.3, which are under that. Our VREF speed is 144. And our VAP is 149. So go ahead and print that information out. And we go ahead and get these numbers plugged in here. So flaps 30 and VREF plus 5. Excellent, get that set in the box. Awesome, that's on the feed tape. Now we'll go ahead and go to 29901, both sides, as we climb through a transition level of 180. And we'll just continue monitoring our descent here. So just want to see where we're at. So we get 7,000 set in the box. Excellent, 7,000 set. And we get our course at 164 set up here on the heading here, our final approach course. If we need to be at or below 10,000, but above 900,000 at Zeppi. So we'll just monitor that. Captain Campbell, welcome aboard. Appreciate you coming in and supporting the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I also hope you're enjoying this our descent into Van Nuys. Sim Pilot, how's it going? Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. You should be making your way to Georgia, isn't that correct? Thank you for dropping in. Hope you're having a good day, enjoying your travels. Good in just a bit. Sim Pilot says, all right. Just check it in. Definitely appreciate your support, Sir Pilot. Definitely do. Thank you. We hope you enjoy yourself on your vacation. Wow, these mountains look great. Get speed back here. As we're approaching 10,000, want to get under 250 knots. So go ahead and work these speed brakes here. Passengers are probably like, the new flyers are probably like, oh my God, what's going on? Why am I leaning forward? Because the captain is holding out the handle of shame. Poor descent management. We have to use the speed brake right now. It's not bad. We got it down within 5 knots of 250, and we still got 1,500 to go. So I say we did pretty good. It wasn't too bad. Could have been better. Always can be. Wow, it looks really, really good. Looks really good. Just sucks I'm getting stuttering right now. Just a little bit. Got a lot going on. So you gotta get that down to 5,000 in the box there. Continue monitoring our descent. Would 25,000 be enough to get me? Captain Campbell said, would 25,000 be enough to get me a 737 rig like this? I don't. It just depends. If you're talking about my exact setup, no. But it gets you close. It gets you something like it. But it's a good start. You definitely can get a lot for 25,000, and it all depends. You know, you got different manufacturers out there. So we're at 10,000. We're going to get the engine start switches and continuous wing light on. Get our landing lights on here. Ding the cabin. And recall, looking good. But it's a good start. 25,000, definitely a good start. A lot further than most. It just all depends. There's a lot of different manufacturers out there. This is just hard to say. Best thing to do is, where I got mine from is Flight Deck Solutions. You could definitely reach out to Peter Koss and his team out there, and they can get you squared away and work with the budget that you have to get you what you need. And there's other companies out there, but I don't have any experience with them. I only deal with Flight Deck Solutions. And because what you see in a lot of the airlines, if you go on their website, you'll see who they're partnered with. These are the sims that they actually use. So they're worth every penny. You definitely get your money's worth. Alright, we're still working our approach here. Captain Campbell says, Flight Deck Solutions. Thanks, man. I'll look into it. Yeah, let them know Flyer Rookie sent you. They know exactly who I am. So you talk to Peter. Peter's great. Steve is a great technical guy. A1 support, I'll tell you that much. So you get 4,900 set in the box. Wow. Coming through the valley here. This is incredible. This is my first time. This is very nice. Beating the piss out of my PC, but very nice. Very, very nice. We're coming into Santa Clarita, the Valencia area. I wonder if we'll see Six Flags. I wonder if that's even modeling here. This looks amazing. Let me light my seat up some here so I can just see. And pull myself forward here. So we go ahead and set 3800 in the box. Alright. Let's see if we can see Six Flags. That's the 5 freeway right there in front of us. And it goes out and down and around. So somewhere over in this general area we should be looking for Six Flags if it was modeled in the sim. Just over the hill. And I think that's it. Or that might be the Costco right there. Get through the clouds. Just see. Crap. Looking. I do believe we just flew over it. I have to come in. Maybe some of you GA guys have done some VFR flying through here. You guys probably seen it. So they get a few notches of flaps out. We'll go flaps 10.
Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Flaps 5. Flaps 10.
Over speed here, get these speed brakes up some. Slow down. So we'll go out, we'll loop back around. We'll go out and come around and then cut back across. Fly DC Jets is here. Hey, Fly Rookie, stop by to say hi. Sim and stream looking great. Definitely appreciate you, Fly DCJ. Appreciate you stopping in, checking out the stream. Thank you for supporting the channel. So if you guys don't know, Fly DC Jets is a controller on that sim. Been flying sims for a very long time, so he's a guy to talk to. I wish he was vectoring us in right now. That would be great. So we get ready to make our turn now. Wow, that looks really good. Just pull up our terrain here. Okay, still looking good. Just keep that up. Wow, they modeled that well. There's a dam up there. Look at that. Didn't know that was up there. Nice. Nice work they did. Big shout out to Orbix. It's looking good. So we go ahead and get rid of terrain. We shouldn't need it for this this area. Got a couple jets up there in the sky, just ahead of us. We'll stay on this heading. We'll take this straight in. And this will be our flight for today. Just a short leg here. Some important people Southwest wanted us to bring over the VNYs. Don't know who they are or what they do. But when we're called to do a job, we do a job. Simple as that. Okay, we're getting real bad stutters. Up, there you go. I guess the scenery's loading in. Circle gear down, flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 25.
Flaps 25.
And flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
We're on the glide slope. My aircraft. And we got a bit of a crab here. And that's normal in this sim. Got to figure out how to adjust the offsets here. Look like we're a bit high. We'll go missed approach altitude. Get it set now before we hit 1,000. And we'll continue on the 162 course. So we're going to change that and make adjustments. And we're landing. So hopefully we don't land too far left or too far right. I gotta ask some of the other guys with sims that are flying this, particularly Boeing Sky Pilot. So we'll go mod throttles. How does his if he's crabbing? So 1,000 missed approach altitude is already set. Runway in sight. We'll sit here, looking good. Sit here.
500.
Check.
Approaching minimums.
Continue and landing.
Minimums. 300. Sync rate. 200.
Looks like it doesn't look like we're gonna land right, but doesn't look like that's the right heading. Nope.
100.
We'll see.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
A little bit of float. And down. 2 reversers in the green. And 80 knots. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Van Nuys. So I exit off right here. And very nice. And we'll go ahead and park back here. This is where landing lights off. Taxi lights on. Wing light off. Turn the transponder off. Good. Get these flaps up.
Flaps 25.
Clean her up. All right, we'll come back here. There's always a private 737. I think it's a 200 that sits back over here. So we're going to go ahead and take his spot.
Flaps 5.
Flight director go off. Train radar could go off. I did a really good job. It's a good flight school over there.
Flaps
Anybody
one.
looking for GA flying, if you know about VNYs. To go in the corner, I think that's that
Flaps up.
the 737 sitting over there in the corner. It may or may not be, but it's a private jet owned by somebody. Not going to say who it's owned by, but usually parks over there. So go ahead and get the APU prepared. See if we get it fired up. This is our only leg today. So we hope you guys enjoyed the flight. We thank you for flying with us on behalf of Southwest Airlines and your travel partner, Fly with Rookie. If you did enjoy the flight, make sure you hit that like button. And if you'd like to become a virtual passenger, be sure to book your virtual seat by hitting that subscribe button, that notification bell. And we'll go park back here. Fly DC Jets says, nice landing, good job. Thank you, Fly DC Jets. Appreciate you, and definitely appreciate you stopping in to support the channel. Alright, so we'll go over here and nope, that's not a 737. Looks good though. So we'll go ahead and spin around. Come all the way down, out the way here. That's the golf course over there. The park is also over there. Go ahead and spin us around here. Hopefully don't make you guys too sick. Excellent. And we'll park this baby right here for today. So park and brake set. The taxi lights can go off. Take the fasten seatbelt side off. See if we can get this APU fired up, because we don't have ground power available here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VNYs. Alright, so the lower oil pressure light went out. EGT on the rise. APU look like it'll fire up shortly here. You guys should hear it spooling up in the background. Love the sound of that APU. And we start shutting down the aircraft once we get APU on the bus. And it looks like we got APU on the bus. So go APU 1, APU 2. Bleed is on. Excellent. We go ahead and kill the engines. 1, then 2. The engine's going off. The fuel pump's off. The packs can go to off. Isolation valve can go to open. Recirc fans can come off. Trim air can come off. Window heat can come off. Probe heat can come off. The doors are open. Get the electrics off. We're on APU power now. We're going to turn the IRSs to off. The yaw damper can go ahead and come off. Anti-collision light can go ahead and come off. Position can stay on steady now. Circuit breaker lights are off. We don't need those. Go ahead and get some light on in here. Make sure our flight directors are off. Reset our MCP here. Always reset that for the next crew, whenever that will be. Gear down. Auto brake off. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for supporting the channel today. We appreciate you guys coming in for this short flight. We hope that you guys can stop by again. We will be streaming with Captain Elijah and myself, Fly with Rookie, Friday and I do believe Saturday as well. And we'll be headed down to Mexico City. It's one of the requests we got in the channel, so we want to make sure we fly some of those. That's what we're going to focus our streams on, is flying some of the locations that you guys would like to see. So with that, I'd like to say thank you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. All right, that's it. Time to get out of here. We'll catch you later.